Jared, and I am the founder of Hive Lead. We are a beauty marketing businesses. We get clients and help marketing businesses get clients, whether they have a service, a product, or they have training. Any of those three areas are where we work. Let me tell you a bit about myself. I founded Hive Lead 7 years ago, and we began to market for different kinds of beauty businesses. That is our segment, that is our specialty and our vertical. We are also Google partners, we are also Yelp partners, and we are used to working with beauty businesses of all kinds. Some businesses will sell products, some will do training, some will simply give beauty services. We have worked with companies that do all three or all three together. So we are completely and totally experienced. We know what we're talking about. We've been doing this for quite some time. And today is simply an introduction to the four different videos that we have planned and implemented. And we're going to be talking a little bit now about what marketing mediums you should be using. In my opinion, the four that you can see here, your website and search engine optimization, Google Ads, Yelp, and Facebook/Instagram. These are the four pillars of what your marketing strategy should be. And you should be setting up a marketing system so that you will constantly be getting an influx of clients. And so these videos are about teaching you some details about how to do that. The first video is going to be about your website. How should it be designed? What should it look like? You can have the most beautiful website ever and can spend thousands of dollars on it, but it does not matter if you are not getting internet traffic, you're not getting visitors to your site. On the other hand, it also matters little if those visitors that are coming to your site are not actually converting and taking action on the site. So if they're coming on your site and they're not actually calling you or emailing you or coming in for appointments or buying your product, then you have a serious problem and you need to fix that. So both of these sides have to be dealt with, getting people to look at your site and also getting people to take action on your site. And so in that same video, we're going to talk about search engine optimization. How can you optimize your site so that you will get plenty of website visitors? And we're going to give you some tips on that. The second video is about Google Ads, and really Google Ads should be a mainstay for your advertising. For most advertisers, this is where most of your marketing dollars should be put. Not in every case, but many times Google Ads is going to be the most effective way that you can get clients. Google Ads are ads that appear at the top of Google search results when you Google for certain keywords. It's an auction system. We'll explain that further. But let's give you an example. If someone Googled microblading near me and you are doing a microblading service, then your ad would appear. They then can click on that ad and they go to your website/landing page. And then they could either call and set up an appointment or email you. That's an example of how you would use Google Ads in there. And we're going to talk about the ins and outs and the benefits and the minuses of it. Then the third video is going to be about some more miscellaneous types of advertising. It may be Yelp, or in the case that you have products that you're selling across the entire United States, we can look at Bing and Yahoo as an alternative form of advertisement. For most local businesses in beauty, Yelp can be effective. How much you should put into it, how the advertising works, that completely is going to depend upon a number of factors. So we will talk about that in the third video. And the final video is social media. We're going to talk about Facebook and Instagram. We don't particularly talk about or like Twitter for a couple of reasons. We're not going to talk about Twitter. Twitter is more complementary to an entire holistic marketing strategy. So if you've got all of these in place and you've got lots of traffic, then Twitter is something you want to look at. So we're not going to talk about Twitter today. Most of our advertisers don't do Twitter marketing, but the main social media platform that you're going to be wanting to use are Facebook and Instagram, and they are actually part of the same ecosystem, and you can use Facebook to target Instagram users with your ads. And so we're going to talk about that in particular. We'll also talk a little bit about push and pull marketing. Let me do that right now. There's two kinds of marketing. The first one is called pull marketing, and that's similar to fishing with a hook on a line. Sorry for those of you who are female that are watching this video, which I'm sure there are a lot of you, but this is just an excellent example. Probably most of you aren't fishermen. But in the case of pull marketing, it's like you are throwing the hook into the water with the worm. The fish is looking for the worm actively, finds your worm, eats it, and you reel it in. And this is a kind of advertising where you're targeting in-market buyers, the people that have already decided that they're looking for your service. So an example of that would be Google Ads because you are targeting specific keywords. Another example of that would be the SEO, where you're targeting certain types of keywords and you are trying to rank for those keywords. And maybe Yelp at times can be that kind of advertising as well. There's also pull marketing, and this means, I'm sorry, push marketing. Push marketing is a little different in that you are trying to push your service out onto people that may be interested in it, but they're not ready to buy. And so there's a different strategy you must use. You can't just send traffic to your page and expect it to convert. You're going to have to create an email marketing funnel and get people into the funnel and then stay in front of them on a continual basis. So this is going to be a kind of an overarching broad view of all of these. And in the meantime, if you're confused, if you have questions, you can see our email on the landing page. You can email us. We do offer free 30-minute coaching sessions for those of you who contact us, and we'll go through the different options and talk about your business and talk about what is best for you. And it's at no charge. We often get clients, of course, out of those planning sessions. So feel free to set up a planning session with us. I'm looking forward to doing this presentation, and go to the next video, your website.